Good morning, I'm back on the Shropshire Way. I'm just off from the village of Ironbridge, famous for its iron bridge, surprisingly enough, and I'm doing 34 miles, which is the last 34 miles I have left on the Shropshire Way to complete it. Shropshire Way is about a 200-mile trail around the county of Shropshire in England. I've been doing it over the past maybe just under a year, just knocking off stages, mainly in day hikes each weekend, so just one big push to finish it all off. Gonna camp halfway, so should be about 17 miles a day, and then finish off in Ludlow. If you saw my last video, you'll know that when I was in the Carnarvon doing a 2-day trip there, I sprained my ankle and had a little fracture. So this is my first overnight trip since then. I've done some day hikes since then. My ankle's not 100%, but it's feeling fine enough to walk. I did a 23.5 miler a couple of weeks ago and it didn't seem to be any problem, so should be good for that, hopefully. I've got some good trips coming up. I'm off to Norway in about a week and a half, do a 4-day trip out there. Hopefully the weather's good. The weather in Britain has been terrible in July. It's just been raining all the time, so hopefully I'll get some good weather there. Plan to do a 4-day trip in Jotunheimen, maybe I haven't pronounced that correctly, I'm not sure, National Park, and hopefully, if the weather's good enough, I'm going to summit Norway's highest mountain, which looks amazing, so that should be good. And then in September I'm hopefully going to do the West Highland Way, which I was originally going to do in May, but because I hurt my ankle, had to cancel that, and I'm going to try that in September. I felt it probably wasn't the best idea to hobble for 100 miles. So some exciting trips coming up. This one's just kind of like, you know, a bit of a dust off to get ready for those. So yeah, just get back into the swing of things. I'm just on the top of Wenlock Edge, some nice views up here. Unfortunately you can hear a busy road the other side. Kind of takes away a bit from the tranquility, but it is what it is. Just come through the town of Much Wenlock, which has a little bit of interesting history. It's the birthplace of the modern Olympics. So in 1850, 46 years before the Athens modern Olympics, they had their own Olympic Games there, and it's still going today. I think it's called the Wenlock Olympian Games. I'm not sure if that's to prevent the IOC from suing them or what, but the founder of the IOC, Baron Pierre de Coubertin, he visited the the Wenlock Olympics before setting up the modern Olympics and IOC. The lunch of champions, a pork pie. Done just over 12 miles now, so going along pretty well. I think I'm still about 3 miles an hour. Finally out of the green tunnel, was in trees, just kind of nondescript woodland for miles and miles. Occasionally a views would open up and it'd be a nice view, but a lot of time inside trees. So if you ever want to hike the Appalachian Trail in the future and be inside a green tunnel to practice, come along to the Shropshire Way and do stage 8. I think I'm on stage 8, yeah. But yeah, the views are open up now, and I can see a lot closer view of the gate. Yeah, so the views have really opened up now. I can see a good view now of Brown Clee Hill over there, which is where I'm going to camp tonight. Looks a lot closer now than it did before, so still got a fair bit to climb up. I presume that means 2 minutes on a horse. I don't have a horse, so it's probably going to take a little bit longer than 2 minutes. Got some great views now. Just starting the last ascent to Brown Clee Hill. The weather's kind of turned a bit, it's got windy. Few showers come in, nothing major so far, but there's some dark and ugly looking clouds about, so hopefully I'll be able to get my tent set up before any major rain comes in. We'll see how it goes. Just kind of spin round. There you go, there's the clouds and the view. Just on the final approach to the top of Brown Clee Hill, almost at 20 miles for the day now, 19.9. so I'll be over 20 by the time I get there. No more rain, still a few clouds around, so I'm not going to rule out rain, but it's dry at the moment, going well. Good morning, just starting out day 2. Slept pretty well last night. Woke up a couple of times, but probably got 5 or 6 hours of sleep, which is not bad. At the top of a hill in the wind. I was in a nice sheltered hollow area, so out of the bulk of the wind. Just in a bit of a woodland now. Task 1 for today is just trying to find some water to filter, just refill all my bottles, because there wasn't anywhere kind of suitable that was close by to where I was camping. So just a kind of little half mile out the way to find a stream, and then back on it. Should be about 14 or 15 miles today. I started out about 30 minutes ago, which is about 7 o'clock. Hope to be done well before 2 p.m. Because there's some heavy rain forecast to come in then. Other than that, might get the odd shower, but it should be a good, nice day. Now finished stage 7 and starting out stage 6, so I've probably got about 10 miles left to get to Ludlow, and then I'm finished. Stage 7 was really good for almost the whole way. On top of the bit on top of the hills with fantastic views all around. I would say it was my favourite stage, but it was just kind of let down by the last 2 miles. Was down like a kind of a muddy, overgrown path, which was a bit frustrating. So the water I filtered was a bit iffy, so I've just made a detour like a mile down the road to Clee Hill village, cheeky little resupply. This is really good, never had it before. Rubicon Spring, sparkling spring water with black cherry and raspberry flavour in it, really nice. The rain set in, not heavy, but I don't think it's going anywhere for a while, so it'll be rain throughout the rest. Thought I'd be done before the rain, but it came in a little bit earlier than forecast, and I was walking much slower than forecast, so yeah, it's not too bad though. It's only kind of light at the moment. Got about 3 miles to go I think at the moment, so just kind of trudging out this last 3 miles and then I'll be done.